Ladies and gentlemen, the sound you're listening to is coming from this mic right here. This is the Insta360 Mic Pro. This microphone right here been causing a whole lot of beluga online. It's causing a whole lot of commotion online. I mean, what are we talking about? We're talking about e-ink display, 3-mic array, a microphone that's got 4 polar patterns. Ain't that crazy? You got omnidirectional, super directional, cardioid, and the figure of 8. Go figure it out. This microphone right here has 32-bit float. And that's not the only stuff that's floating up and down on this microphone right here. There's a whole ton of stuff going up with this microphone. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to dig into this mic and let's see what this mic is all about. There are quite a number of accessories in the box. You get a 3.5 to 3.5 mm cable. You get 2 windshields for each microphone. You get a USB-C cable. You get a pouch where you can, put everything right in there. You have a safety guideline. You also have a quick start guide. You have a warranty card as well as these 2 Insta360 stickers. And then, of course, you have the Mic Pro itself. So basically, what I've done is I've placed all the mics in there. So you get 2 microphones, you get 1 receiver, you get a USB-C adapter, and then there's also this lightning adapter, but this didn't come in the box. Insta360 actually sent this, but I'm sure you can actually get this. Then you get 2 magnets as well. You get 2 clips, and that's basically everything you get in the box. Insta360 just released the Mic Pro, and this microphone right here is very unique. You get about like 10 different features, but within that 10, there are 2 features which I don't think you're going to find on any microphone at all in the market. And the very first one that makes this microphone right here stand out is the e-ink display. One major issue you get when you're using most lavaliere microphones is the logo. A lot of microphones usually have their logo pretty obvious. You can actually see it. But with an e-ink display, all that problem is solved. It's your microphone, it's your logo, and it's always on display. Now, using the e-ink logo is actually very, very simple. Right here, as you can see, I have my logo right on top. One of the first things you must do is make sure that the microphone is fully charged. Another advantage I love with the Mic Pro is the fact that you can use it with the receiver using USB-C, or you can connect directly using the microphone itself. So one of the first things you do is you make sure you click the power button 3 times. And as you can see on my phone right now is saying connect. So all I need to do is click on connect. And there it is. It's seeing it. Now we have access. Now, because I have my logo in already, but changing it to your logo is going to be very simple. All you need to do is, if you have a look down, you see custom wallpaper. You have different designs from Insta360. You have a line emoji, which has an array of interesting emojis. Then you have pixel emoji. You have quite a number of pixelated emojis here. Likewise, you have greeting. You have this very nice looking, yellowish standout designs. You have pixel sets where you have different animals. You have sports. You have city. You have character. You have avatar. You have art. You have label. I mean, you have tons of options. So if you want to personalize yours, all you need to do is go to the custom. So here's what we're going to do, just so you guys see how it works. I'm going to go to the Insta360 and pick the yellow one, right? So all you need to do is set wallpaper. I click on that. I hold on to the mic. You give it a few minutes. And then it starts blinking. Look at that. And there you have it. The Insta360 logo is now officially showing. This is a fantastic option for those who are tired of using a microphone that shows just the company logo. Do note that before you can use your logo, you have to have transferred your logo onto your phone first, and then you can go to custom, search for it, and then you can add it. Another advantage you get by using the Mic Pro is the feature that has the 3 mic array directional pickup modes. On the body of the Mic Pro, you have 3 microphones. You have one on top, you have one by the side, you have another one by the side. Also, you get 4 pickup patterns. Well, mostly we call them polar patterns. You get 4 polar patterns. To gain access to the 4 polar patterns, first thing you need to do is go into the transmitter settings on the receiver. You click on that, and then you scroll and look for directional pickup pattern. There you will find 4 different polar patterns. The first one you find is the omnidirectional, whilst the second one you find is the super directional. Now it's going to tell you cannot enable noise cancellation after activation. So once you're using this, know that you cannot use the noise cancellation at the same time. The next polar pattern we have is the cardioid pattern, and the last one we have is the figure of 8. One of the advantages of using the Mic Pro is that you can use it as a shotgun mic. Let me show you how that works. All right, guys, it's time for us to actually test the Mic Pro out here. Now, where I am is pretty noisy. I have quite a number of people using generators, and I'm also very close to the street. The reason I want to do it here is I want to see just how good this microphone actually sounds in a noisy environment. I'm not going to be using the noise cancellation at all. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to place the microphone on the camera, and then we're going to test 4 modes. We're going to be testing the omnidirectional, the super directional, the cardioid, and the figure of 8. Let's do it. All right, so the very first one we're going to be testing is the omnidirectional. You should be able to hear me if I go around the microphone. So I'm going to be walking around. You should still be able to hear me as I walk around the microphone till I get back to the front. My voice should still be clear enough. The next one we're going to try would be the super directional. Right now I'm recording using the super directional, meaning that my voice should be clearer in front, but you shouldn't really hear me well when I go around. So we're going to have a test. I'm speaking, but my voice should be clear again the moment I'm in front of the camera. Now the next one we're going to try would be the cardioid pattern. Right now I'm recording using the cardioid pattern, which is a bit similar to the super directional. A lot of people usually record with this pattern, so you should be able to hear me from the front, but not really at the back, right? So I'm going around, I'm speaking again. Hopefully you shouldn't hear me that much till I get back to the front and my voice is clear again. The last one we're going to be trying would be the figure of 8. Now I'm going to be recording using the figure of 8, and the way it works is you should be able to hear me right in front of the camera and also at the back of the camera, but you shouldn't really hear me on the sides. Okay, so let's give it a try. I'm still speaking. You shouldn't be able to hear me much on this side. Then you should be able to hear my voice because I'm directly at the back. And then I'm coming towards the side again. You shouldn't really hear me much until I get back to the very front of the camera again. And now my voice is clear. That was interesting. Another brilliant feature of the Mic Pro is noise cancellation. You get 2 levels of noise cancellation. You have the weak and you have the strong. Now, if you're someone like me who loves post-production, most times I wouldn't use noise cancellation at all because it's baked into the sound, right? So most times what I like to do is treat my noise cancellation in post-production. But if you're a run and gun kind of person and you really do not have the time for post-production, then these 2 options actually come in handy. All right, guys, it's time for us to test out the efficacy of the noise cancellation on the Insta360 Mic Pro. Right here, I'm on a street. There are tons of industrial buildings here and it's pretty noisy. Just at my side here is the express, so there are tons of cars passing. I'm sure you guys should probably be able to hear it. It's pretty noisy, so it's a good place to test out the noise cancellation. Right now, I'm not using it at all. Now let's try out the weak noise cancellation. Okay, so here's the weak. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I think it should be better. Maybe not as better as I would expect, because, I mean, just with my ears, I can actually still hear some noise. But then let's try out the strong noise cancellation. I think with this now, my voice should actually be more prominent and you should hear less of the environmental noise. Now, if you guys would love to lay your hand on the Insta360 Mic Pro, you can actually use my affiliate link, which is available in the description. You find the link right there. Use that and get yourself a discount. The fourth feature on the Mic Pro is 32-bit float. I mean, it's become a standard today for most microphones to have 32-bit float, and the Mic Pro is not an exemption. Now, in the settings, you can actually set the microphone to actually record 32-bit float either on the receiver or on the app. On the app is actually pretty straightforward. Once you clock in, you have the option right there in front of you. You can either use 32-bit float or choose not to. And while you're recording 32-bit float, you also have an option underneath to record stereo or mono. But the one I love the most is actually the file type. Now, for the file type, it works in two ways. I love the fact that with the Mic Pro, you have the capacity to have the original recorded file and a processed file. So for example, you can retain the original file in the mic itself whilst it's recording, but have the processed file from the receiver go into your camera or your Ace Pro 2 or any of the devices you're using it for. But for that to work, you cannot use stereo. Once you use stereo, that option just seems to disappear, right? So you get the option of using the original sound itself or a processed file. I find that pretty unique. I haven't really found that on quite a number of microphones, and this is actually exceptional. One of the advantages of having 32-bit float is that you do not worry about distortion, meaning you can speak quietly and then increase the volume in post-production, or you can scream at the top of your voice and then bring it down in post-production. Either way, 32-bit float has you covered. The fifth feature of the Mic Pro is direct connection. The Insta360 Mic Pro works with the Ace Pro 2, the X5, the X4 Air, the Go Ultra, and the Luna Ultra. All you need to do is click on the transmitter's power button and you can start and stop recording. You actually do not need to get close to your camera to operate both the mic and the camera simultaneously. Another option that's available for using the Mic Pro is a lavaliere microphone. Now, a lot of people actually do not know that the Mic Pro actually has the capacity to use a lavaliere microphone. Now, what Insta360 did was create a lavaliere microphone for those who might not want to use the mic directly. Some people say the mic is a bit big, even though it's an e-ink. They prefer the conventional feel of using a lavaliere microphone, which is what I'm using right now. And I'm still recording 32-bit float directly into the Mic Pro. I'm monitoring it here using the receiver. And how you get to use that is pretty simple. It comes with a USB-C adapter and a 3.5mm cable, which you can screw securely to the USB-C. So what you basically do is connect the USB-C directly to the Mic Pro and connect the microphone, and you're good to go. It also comes with this fantastic windshield right here, which is pretty thick. So in case you want to use the lavaliere microphone outside and it's a bit windy, you can actually use this and your sound still remains crisp and perfect. I think it's a fantastic addition to the Mic Pro. Another brilliant feature you find on the Mic Pro is auto gain control. Now, this feature is actually fantastic, especially if you want less stress. Yes, we know we have a 32-bit float, which you can fix in post, but sometimes if you're a run and gun kind of person and you don't have time for post, this is where this option actually comes in handy. What the auto gain control actually does, I mean, it sort of like handles your level. You may have somebody, speaking like maybe you're using both transmitters, right? And then you have someone who's speaking very softly and the other person's voice is very like overwhelming. With the auto gain control, what it does is even when you're speaking low, it sort of like raises your volume, but it doesn't peak. And if you're shouting or you're speaking too loud, it balances it. If you use the app, you actually have 3 settings. You have off, you can turn it off. You have prevent audio clip, and then you have auto gain control. It's a fantastic tool to use if you don't plan treating your audio in post. Another brilliant feature we find on the Mic Pro are 3 voice tone presets. Now, you can either set it in the receiver or in the app. In the app, it's pretty simple. You get 3 presets. You have the standard mode, you have the rich, and you have the bright. Now, for the standard mode, it's basically just your voice the best way possible. But for the rich, it gives a good sound, a round sound, whilst the bright, on the other hand, adds a bit of high frequency to your vocals. But like I said earlier, if you're someone who loves post-production, then you might want to stay away from these 3. But if you need it on the go, these are fantastic options that you can always use. Another brilliant feature of the Mic Pro is what I like to call transmission compatibility. Now, with the Mic Pro, it gives you the capacity to use 4 microphones on 1 receiver and use 2 microphones, that's 2 transmitters, on 4 receivers simultaneously. Now, to get that done, you have to do that on the receiver. All you need to do is go into the settings and go to connection. When you click on connection, you see the pair button. Skip that to the next one, you see pairing mode. If you click on the pairing mode, you get 2 options. The first one is multi-transmitter. You have 4 transmitters to 1 receiver. If you click on the second one, you have the option of using 2 transmitters on 4 receivers. Because I have 2, I can't demonstrate it, but if you have 4 microphones, that's exactly how it's going to work. Another feature available on the Mic Pro is the timecode sync. The Mic Pro's receiver has a built-in timecode generator. It tags every audio frame with precise timing, so all your footage across multiple cameras line up perfectly well. The Mic Pro offers up to 30 hours of battery life in total. In other words, the transmitter can achieve up to 30 hours of total usage when used together with the charging case. The Mic Pro also has some smart features, such as auto sleep, auto power off, and auto on and off, synced with your camera. The advantage with this is that if you're not using the microphones, they fall asleep after like 15 minutes. And if you need it back on, just put on the receiver and then it comes back on. Pretty intelligent, I must say. Thank you, Insta360, for sending me the Mic Pro. I love the microphone. You guys outdid yourselves on this one. I have my fingers crossed. I wonder what you guys are gonna do next. I can't wait for me to actually, run the Luna Ultra. 2026 is an interesting year, guys. Until the next review, I'm gonna see you guys. Ciao.